It's always a great honor and privilege to speak to one of the great boxers, specifically heavyweight boxers. Over the past decade or so, he returned to action in late June, picked up a win over Tyrrell Herndon. His name was discussed on this program just 2 weeks ago. We thought it would be a good time to catch up once again with the bronze bomber himself, the one and only Deontay Wilder. Kind enough to join us once again. Hello, Deontay. How are you, my man?
Hey man, what's going on? I'm doing very well. And yourself?
I'm doing great. Thank you very much for joining us. Great pleasure and privilege to speak to you again. And congratulations on the win in June in Wichita. Lots to talk to you about. But I do want to ask, getting that W, getting the hand raised, getting those feelings back, did it feel
Yeah.
like you were all the way back? Did it feel
Man, it
reminiscent?
felt it felt I appreciate you asking. It felt amazing. It felt wonderful to get those hands raised again. I've been through a lot. I've been through a lot these last 4.5 years, man, and it's been crazy, especially when you're dealing with betrayal. And I thought I had things under control, but mentally I didn't. And I acknowledged it early and I understood what was going on. When I was having doubts within myself, I started losing focus. Started losing concentration. I started, not believing in myself because of the betrayal that was occurring with me and the things and the work that I've put in with these individuals. And to see them do me like this, you know what I mean? It really, but the saying is, the only ones that the closest to you that can really affect you and hurt you. And unfortunately, I had to go through what I had to go through. I had to see a sports psychologist to get myself back together. I'm back together. So that fight right there was it was a tester for me to see where I am. Am I truly back mentally like I truly believe I am? Because without the mind, mentally, everything crashes down. You can train as hard as you want. You can go through all the levels of what you need to prepare for a fight. And if you're not mentally there when it's time for when that bell ring and say ding, if you're not there mentally, it's over with. And I found myself back together. So I'm excited. I'm looking forward to the next one to show truly who I am and what I am, and to bring this damn heavyweight division back to its happy days, man. It's dead again, so I gotta save it.
By the way, in the lead up to this fight in June, were you still doubting yourself, or was that pre-training camp? Did you find yourself even questioning in the days, in the hours leading up to the fight, if you still got it, if you're the same old guy?
No, after my last defeat, I got myself together that night. You know what I mean? With that loss, I fully understood what was going on with me, because before then I didn't know what was going on. I knew something was going on, something would happen. I didn't feel myself. My focus, it wasn't as sharp, or it wasn't as sharp as it usually is. I'm focusing on everything on the outside of the ring. I'm focusing on my personal lifestyle on the outside of the ring and what's going on in it, and not too much focus on what's going on right in front of me. And I didn't understand how the hell I'm switching off like that when the bell ring. It's almost like a hypnosis type of thing. Ding! Oh shit! Why else I'm here when I'm supposed to be fighting? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it happens to the best of us. And I realized it after that loss. I knew exactly what I need to do. Now, if I would have won, then nothing would have been changed dramatically, and I still would have been suffering. I still would have been lost mentally, physically, and emotionally. So, sometimes you have to look at defeats as a blessing in disguise, or just loss in life period as a blessing in disguise. For me, I feel for every lesson is a blessing for me, and it's because I have the power to change my future. I have the power to change the things that is not going right in my life, and being able to correct it while I have time on this earth. Now you got to understand, nothing is promised. Life is not promised, but the time that we have and the time we feel we have, we can make a stand. And I made a stand for that. And here I have returned, because it's not a comeback, because I never retired. I never said I was any of that. This is a return. I had to get myself mental. I had to take a wellness check, get myself right, get myself back together. And here I am. There's no quitting me, baby.
What's the motivation? Why do you still do it?
I still do it. In the beginning, it was all because of my daughter that was born with spina bifida. And I needed money. I couldn't go to college anymore. I dropped out of it, and I needed money. I needed some money to support. So I got into boxing, knowing that you don't need college for this. Not the ass, not the a world of ass whipping. You know what I mean? Going out there, you just got to know what to do and navigate and survive in the ring. So I did that. So I only got into boxing because of my daughter that was born with spina bifida, to make money for her. And I told her that I would be able to support her beyond her belief when I become a champion. And I did that along with six others after. And I've been taking care of people ever since I was 12 years old. I'm always have been taking care of people. I've never been single in my adult life. I've always, had kids, been taking care of people and stuff. And I've done that. I've done all that. You know what I mean? You can take care of so many people and they still is unappreciative of what you've done for them. No, you get a lot of them that are. And I can't, look past the ones that are. But when you get the little small bunch, it really does something to you because for me, I risk my life, for others' entertainment. I risk my life for my money. And, when I do things great in this world, I want to be acknowledged of that. I don't, and if things so happen to where we have to go our separate ways, don't try to, drag my name in the dirt. Don't try to do bad things or try to all of a sudden say, oh, all of a sudden you this. I mean, I gave you so much, many people want to say, I'm gonna give you a taste of I'm gonna give you a taste of your own medicine. Okay, if you're gonna give me the taste of the bad medicine, please give me the taste of the good medicine as well. Please return that in my favor because I am due to that. But anyway, I'm so much better than I was before, and I'm just happy to be where I am now. And why I do it now?
Yes.
Because I'm selfish now. I was selfless when I first got into it and was
Mhm.
doing it for everybody else and, trying to make a way, pave the way, building generation wealth and all that. And I've done that and I'm gonna continue to do that, but at this moment in time, I never really just did anything for myself because I've always taken care of other people since 12, like I said. And it feel good to be like, you say, you know what? I'm selfish now. I'm doing it for myself. So I'm enjoying myself while I can. I got 10 years left. Whether I commit fully to that or not, is I got about 10 years left to do what I got to do to enjoy myself while I can at this last little moments of me being here. And man, I'm gonna have a damn good time doing it.
When you say 10 years, you mean 10 years as a fighter? Like you're 39 now, you want to fight till you're almost 50?
Most definitely.
Wow.
You got to understand in the heavyweight division, we tend to can go a little bit longer than the rest, being that the bigger guys, our division is not, packed like the smaller divisions and different things like that. So, we don't take too much of damage like the smaller guys. Most of the smaller guys, their career is like around about 30 age of 30 years, you see Bernard Hopkins, he went to about what, 49, 50. And then you got the heavyweights, they always go a little bit longer. So I've gotten to this business at 21. You know what I mean? So I feel right now that I'm a veteran. I just got into the groove of things, the understanding, certain things and stuff like that. I'm not burnt out at all, and I feel great. You know what I'm saying? And of course, age is what it is, but we get older every year. We can't change that factor of things. It's just the way life is. You get older each and every year. But age, is only a number. It shouldn't define where you're going, and what you're trying to do in your life. Age is only designed to put in a place of the structure where you can and where you can't go, what you can and what you can't do. You know, it's only a number. If we went off of how we felt, then a lot of us feel real young. Some of us would be young and feel old. Shit, But it's a beautiful thing to be where I am in this place, in this mindset, and I'm just ready to go. I'm providing my service to my greatness each and every day, and when it's time for my name to be called and that bell to ring, I'm able to perform to the best of my ability.
I love it. And I want to ask you about the next step. But first, I do want to ask you about what you're doing next weekend with On Location, a great
Yeah,
organization,
man.
at the Canelo Crawford fight in Las Vegas. What are you doing with them?
Most definitely, as you know, as you mentioned, you got the Canelo and Crawford fight. in Vegas. It's going to be a major skeptical of a fight. And you got On Location, which is the official experiencer provider for the fight. And On Location is the best way to experience it all because they get you closer to the fight, in and inside of the ring. I'll be there at the fight with On Location, meeting and hanging out with guests as well. And so go check out On Location website, and for VIP ticket package, and go buy yours before they sell out. Because they're gonna sell out.
So I've seen them do this with MMA and with wrestling as well. So fans can buy this and they can hang out with you, meet you, and other celebrity fighters, legendary fighters, etc.
Most definitely, it's gonna be a time we're gonna have, and I'm looking forward to seeing everyone there.
I look forward to it. You're going to go to the fight as well, I would imagine.
Yes, indeed, I'll be there.
Who do you
I
have?
haven't attended a fight in a long time, so I will be attending. And this is a epic fight. I'm looking forward to it. I'm glad this one was made. For me, I feel the fans. This is one of the things that you say that the fan win at the end of the day. That no winners or losers.
For people out there who want to learn more about this, onlocationexp.com is where you can get your VIP pass to meet the likes of Deontay Wilder and so many others. Can I ask, who do you like in the fight? Who are you leaning towards?
Man, it's such an epic fight, man. I'm wishing both, the best of luck. May the best man win in there. It's two great fighters. If I had to choose one, I'm going with my man Terrence Crawford.
Okay, that's your boy.
Yeah, that's my guy.
He's moving up to 168. That's going to be a scene, and
Yeah,
I'm looking
man.
forward to it on Netflix, Allegiant Stadium again, on locationexp.com. Andy Ruiz will also be there if you want to meet the legendary heavyweight. Can I ask you about Francis Ngannou? 2
Yeah,
weeks
no
ago,
problem.
he was on my show, and we talked about what's next, and he said he wants you. It's time. And then he posted
Yeah, man.
something on social media, and you seem to have responded very recently as well. What is your level of interest in a fight against Francis Ngannou next?
My interest is high. I'm ready to go with anyone. So if Francis is net, then let it be. I'm looking forward to a great fight with anyone. They're gonna get me back to where I need to go. With this one, I think it'll be more entertainment for fans in general than the boxing, the business size of boxing or whatever. But every fight counts. It gets you closer and closer, to what the goal that you're looking for. And Francis got the heart, man. He got the heart. He is an MMA champion, heavyweight champion. So that brings a lot of weight to it. We're two strong guys, and we want to test out our power against each other's face. So let the
Mm.
games begin. I'm all in, baby. That sounds like a good time. So don't be threatening me with a good time.
Have there been any serious talks of putting together this fight?
It's been talks previously, back and forth, but right now is I would say that it's warming up.
Okay.
Things are warming up. He's acknowledged what he want to do, sent out the message. I've replied. I've acknowledged that I'm serious, I'm willing, ready, and able to do it. There he is.
There he
Yeah.
is.
Really ready, able to do what it takes to get this fight on. And here I am. You know what I mean? Made an arm knocking off the trainer's arm begin. I got more bodies on me than him. I guarantee you that. But yeah, but I'm ready to go anytime, So I look forward to the next step of things and see how far it get. Hopefully this is not a call me out to get clicks and likes and the entertainment. As you can see, I'm barely on social media as is, and I'm not interested in clicks and likes. Only in real things, please.
Would you say he's the front runner right now to be your next opponent?
What I say is he's the front runner?
Yes.
I wouldn't say he's the front runner because of other well, I wouldn't say obligations. I would say other things that we have going on as well. No, he's not the only one
Okay.
that we have. We in talks with we in the talks. How about that?
Fair enough. Can I ask with who else?
Uh, I I I care not to say it. time as far as names.
Okay.
I like to let things marinate a little bit longer to get things because I mean, being in this business of boxing, man, you can be excited, about a lot of things, and all of a sudden one little thing and it falls through, and you like, oh, and you done told all these people try to, do little different things to promote or whatever. So, it's maybe it's a skeptical type of thing for me. I just don't want to announce things
That's fair.
for certain things. You know what I mean? Because when they're dealing with fights and we got a fight made, sometimes I can say I can see through a fighter and look past them to another fighter. It's almost like window shopping. But when you're getting fights done and made, you don't want to jump the gun too much because, especially, it's like the saying, you don't put energy in what you can't control, only the energy that you can. So I'm reserving my energy.
Would you say that you are going to fight again this year in 2025?
Most definitely, that is the ultimate plan
Okay.
and goal to fight again. Yeah, hopefully twice. You feel me? So we'll see. But realistically, definitely another time. I want to get out there as much as possible, get myself back out there. I'm fully healed as well. My shoulders, I had a 4 year injury, maybe four. It seemed like 4.5. Hell, shoulder injury. And I'm fully healed of that. That's why, as you can see my videos, I can extend my right hand all the way out now, instead of holding it back and stuff. And I'm not in pain when I throw it. When I used to throw it, I would feel the pain, but knowing that I still have to throw it, I would have to go through it while throwing my hands and whatever it was what it was. I'm a true warrior. I'm a true fighter, and this is what we do. Only the strong survive, and sometimes you just got to go through it to get to it. And that's with anything. And I've sacrificed, I've dedicated myself to a lot of things, and here I am. I won't quit. I won't give up. I don't walk around with a white flag talking about surrender. I'll die for what I believe in, and that ain't no lie.
I saw regarding the Canelo Crawford card. I saw Big Baby Miller say recently that he was offered a fight against you on the undercard of that fight. Is that BS?
Man, don't believe nothing that fool has to say, man.
Okay.
When you talk about a dude that's trying to steal a rental car from the rental place and got caught, I mean, with the jail for it, man, you can't believe crazy folks, man. This world is crazy, bro. We got a lot of weirdos in here, and he one of them. And I mean, and I don't like making false news or false announcements about anything. And then please don't lie on me. I mean, I'm a fighter. I'm a true fighter. When I come to people and they see me, and when I speak truth. I speak peace along with my truth because the truth shall set you free. No matter what I say, I go to sleep great at night. I sleep great at night because I know that I'm living in my truth. You know what I'm saying? And I speak the truth, especially if it's something that I risk my life for. I have no reason to lie about anything. Anything that I've said in my career, it has been the truth. Sometimes people will take your truth and label it as an excuse. That's all up to you. I told you the truth. Okay. You know what I mean? And that's just what it is. Far as him fighting, he got to get off the medicine, man. He on steroids. He been on it for so long that he don't know how to cycle off. Because when these guys get on, these steroids and try to cheat, it becomes in your mind. It comes drilled in your head that I have to have something in my body to make it perform to do something that it naturally do, or I don't have the advantage. Or, some people believe if they ain't cheating, they're not trying. Whatever it is, the case that will allow a person to want to cheat or whatever, that's up to you. I like to be a good, honest, truthful man. I like to see what I can do. You understand me? Who am I? With just the strength and abilities and the talent that God has blessed me with. I don't need anything inside of me to make me do what it doesn't supposed to do. And then in the long run, I'm reaping the percussion of dying or getting mentally ill or going crazy and killing all my families and shit like that because I'm fucking taking in rat poison or horse man, let me
Yeah.
stop.
Yeah. No, I get
Before I
it.
tell on somebody.
I get it. I get it. Can I just ask, were there any talks of you fighting on that card? Because it's obviously going to be a gigantic card with many people watching it, the Netflix card.
Nothing came to our office.
Okay.
Nothing that I've been brought to my well, nothing that's been brought to my attention. How about that?
Okay. Okay.
So we do got things in the works. We're coming together, especially after that last fight. So you will be seeing me more.
I love it.
Trust and believe in that. And here we go, baby. Once again, sometimes you got to pick yourself up, dust yourself off, look yourself in the mirror, have a long conversations or talk with yourself, and allow yourself to understand that I am you and you are me, and we are a team. We got to do this. Are you ready? Let's go. Sometimes the pep talks in the mirror, you need those things because if you don't believe in yourself, then how can you expect others to believe in you? Especially when times get hard, people just start to quit. People give up on you quickly. When things ain't going, everybody want to be a winner, but nobody want to ride in the car to loser. You know what I mean? But then when you're losing, it's not really losing. You're just strategizing for a better outcome in the future. So when they do get back right, ain't no more seats left. You know what I mean? And if it is seats left, it's just only me solo dolo, and I'm pulling
Hmm.
off. All you can see is smoke in the back. You know, it's only room for those that has been here since day one and trust and believe in the greater good. For God love us, and I am one of His child. Well, we can talk all day,
I
man. Ain't
love
gonna
that.
have
And
no preaching in there.
I love it. I love it. I love when you get deep. And I'll let you go in a moment, I promise. But I was curious, what do you think of Jake versus Tank? What do you think of this fight that was put together last week?
Jay versus Tank. I really haven't had any time to really just process it, think about it, to be honest. If I can have that assessment of an answer, I haven't processed it. I mean, even if I process it now, I like, I mean, whatever's good for the business, whatever's good for those guys, if they want to go out there have fun and stuff like that. It's all depends on the purpose of what is been done, what it means to both of them. I have no problem with anyone getting in the ring. We all risk our lives getting in there. I just hope everybody have fun and do what you got to do. Make it entertaining, make it exciting, get the fans what they want to see, and go home. That's it. I don't really have strong opinions about things that others want to do with their lives. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I tell people all the time, although, it's fun to participate in it and give my opinion,
Yeah,
but I really ain't processed it,
that's fair.
and you know what I mean? And that's just what it is. But if it does happen, good luck to both of them. You know what I mean? I don't have nothing, ill. I don't have an ill will, nothing to say bad about it. It's all good. You know what I mean? If I do process it, it'll be good. It'll be a good, little fight while it lasts. And far as entertainment concerned, and I wish them guys the best. That's it.
Two last quick ones. For the longest time, we wanted to see you versus AJ. You're both available and both seemingly wanting to fight at around the same time. Is he on that list? Is there any chance we finally see it?
Yeah. Shit, it's up to them, man. Like it ain't never been up to me. You know, Anything that I've done in this business has never been up to me. It's always a lot of people have targeted. If something didn't happen, then it's always the blame of me, of course, the darker skinned guy. Blame it on him. It's his fault. And then you'll get many that'll believe, and you'll get many that won't. It all depends on who narrated it and who put it all out. But like I said before, these lips has no reason to lie in this business or anywhere I am. And you know what I mean? I keep it real, I keep it truthful because I risk my life for others' entertainment. I feel like I have the right to say what I want to say. It's almost walking down the green mile, walking the mile, walking the green mile. Hey, when I'm getting if I'm on death row, whatever, give me my meal, man. I ordered a pizza and a Pepsi and maybe one of my auntie's honey bun cakes. You feel me? That's it. That's simple. I ain't asked for much. Let me get that. I couldn't even get that. So it's a lot. I'm subliminally speaking, but it was a lot in there that it's a lot of lies and stuff, man. Everybody knew I wanted back then. I would have took uh I took a way lower percentage than anyone would have ever, just to prove that I was the best. But I didn't get the opportunity, and it is what it is. I'm still here. We still can get it on. I'm willing, ready, and able whenever they are. I'm not I'm not going to mention their names, and hopefully they don't mention my name until they are truly, truly ready to finally get this fight on. You know what I mean? And just no matter what, no matter what happens, let's get it on once and for all. And that's what I feel about that.
OnLocationEXP.com if you want to hang out with Deontay Wilder and Andy Ruiz next weekend at the Canelo Crawford fight. Final thing, Deontay, what's the message
Yes,
to
sir.
Francis? Francis is watching right now. What's the message
Yeah,
to
man.
Big Francis?
Hey, baby. Francis, let's get it on, baby. If you serious about what you're saying, for I am serious about what I'm saying. Let's get it on once and for all. Your power against my power. Let's test it out, baby. Hey, if you down, I'm down. We can go to the motherland too, baby. Africa! Let's go.
Wow. What a scene that
Let's
would
get it.
be. Oh, my God. You're the man. Thank you, Deontay. All the best. Congrats again on the win. Good luck next weekend. Enjoy the show. Enjoy hanging with the fans. Appreciate your time very much.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it too, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day, bro.
Same here. Same here.
Man, go get some ice cream, man. You deserve it. It's hot out there.
I appreciate that. You know what? I will. I will. Thank you, Deontay. All the best to you.
Send me your cash app. I'll send you some money to get one.
Oh, wow. What a guy.
You know what I'm saying?
All right. I appreciate that. My man. Thank you so much,
All right,
Deontay.
baby.
All the best to you.
Blessings.
God bless. There he
Yes,
is.
sir. Peace.
The one and only Deontay Wilder telling us to go get ice cream. Yeah. I've had a lot of gelato over the past week or so. Why not? We could all use a little ice cream. Tremendous stuff. OnLocationEXP.com. They're doing amazing things with the WWE events, with the UFC events, with the boxing events. You want to hang with the fighters, VIP packages, OnLocationEXP.com.